when she said, "It's normal to hang out with male friends." It wasn't casual. There was rhythm in her tone, measured, certain, like she'd rehearsed it. Her voice carried confidence, almost like she was teaching me something obvious. I nodded, pretending her words didn't slice a little deeper than they should have. But the way she lingered on the word normal made me uneasy, like the rules she was setting only applied to her. If it was truly normal, it should have been equal, fair for both of us. The next day, I decided to test that balance. I reached out to an old coworker, someone I trusted. It wasn't a date, just coffee, a simple catch-up between old friends. No hidden intentions. When I told my wife, she asked sharply, "Who is she?" I answered honestly, naming my coworker, assuring her it was harmless. She nodded, said, "Okay," but her tone was clipped, the kind of okay that really means not okay at all. The coffee was pleasant. We talked, laughed, remembered old times. Yet through it all, my wife's earlier declaration echoed in my head. Did she mean it for both of us? Or only herself? When I got home, the air felt different. She moved carefully, asking little questions that sounded casual but carried weight. How was traffic? Was the coffee good? Each word was an inspection. When I said, "It was fine," she exhaled slowly, like she'd tasted something bitter. Over the next week, I started noticing things. Late nights at work, dinners with colleagues, laughter that died the second I entered the room, names flashing on her phone and vanishing just as fast. The freedom she claimed was her right came wrapped in secrecy. So I stopped asking. I started recording. Screenshots, dates, inconsistencies, every detail that painted a picture she didn't want seen. My pain turned methodical. I became my own investigator, not out of revenge, but out of necessity. When I finally confronted her, I expected tears or apologies. Instead, she looked at me with outrage. "You're jealous, controlling, insecure." Her words were smooth, memorized. She said I was invading her privacy, that I didn't trust her. She clung to the idea that she was the victim, that her normal was sacred. I didn't argue. I just closed my folder and went quiet. That night, I decided to end it differently, not with shouting or threats, but with truth. I invited a small group of mutual friends over, saying we were celebrating a promotion. I made sure the people who mattered were there, the ones who had seen her excuses firsthand. The evening began light. Laughter, food conversation. And then, calmly, I said I had something to share. Her smile froze. I took out my phone and laid out the facts, dates, messages, screenshots, piece by piece. I didn't add emotion. I didn't exaggerate. I just presented what was real. The room went silent. Her mask cracked. The coworker she mentioned stared at the floor. She tried to laugh it off at first, then defend herself, then finally went quiet as the truth spread through the room like a chill. Her normal had just been exposed for what it was, hypocrisy dressed as independence. After that night, she left. No scene, no tears, just silence. The apartment felt emptier, but lighter. I deleted the screenshots, archived the memories, and closed that chapter for good. I realized my revenge was never about destroying her. It was about restoring balance. Sometimes justice doesn't need rage. Sometimes the truth itself is enough punishment, because in the end, the rules she wrote for herself became the ones that broke her.